Hey there, Pisces. How's it going? Hope everything's going good with you and yours. Welcome to your week of May 2nd, 2022. We're going to be looking at a couple of oracle cards here for you. We're going to look at some past, present, and future energy cards for you. And we're also going to clarify all those cards and see what's going on for you. Hopefully something in here will resonate, whether it be at the start, the middle, or the end, or maybe the whole thing, if you're lucky, if you're really on point here. So hopefully something does resonate with you. If it doesn't, though, it's just not part of your message, so no need to worry about it. Or if parts of it don't resonate with you, just not parts of your message. Just take what resonates, leave the rest. And if it does resonate, best ways to let me know, leaving a like down below, leaving a comment as well. And of course, if you're new to the channel, subscribing and sticking around with us here. So hopefully this is clicking with you enough. And let's get into your reading here, all right? What have we got going on for our Pisces this week? Our oracle cards to start things off for you are the Coyote Spirit and the Rabbit Spirit, saying, trust in divine detours, and now is the lucky time. Divine detours. I'm having trouble saying that. So we got divine detours, and it's lucky too. So, that's kind of saying, like, at this time, things may not work out the way you want them to, but that doesn't mean that it's all lost or anything. Maybe this is actually going to put you in a better position. Sometimes when things don't work out for us, they end up working out better than we planned, right? Because it's like, well, actually, if this hadn't happened, I wouldn't actually be here right now, or something like that, or I would have met this person, I wouldn't have had this opportunity if I had been doing this other thing, right? So looking like we're going to be experiencing some of that here for you this weekend in the future here. So I like that. Your card to keep an eye on is the Two of Swords. So some sort of a decision here you need to make. So I feel like no matter what your decision is, I don't want to say like it's out of your control, but I feel like no matter how you decide, it's going to be like things are going to work out in such a way that you're not like, it's not going to be the way you planned them to work out here. So, so that's interesting. So we'll start off your past present energy here over here on the left with your past energy of the Eight of Swords, Ten of Swords, Eight of Cups here. Definitely feels like you've been you're kind of moving on from something, and it's something that normally I feel like you wouldn't. I feel like normally if you would let it linger and you wouldn't have the strength to move on from it, whether it's a relationship, a job, a situation in your life, because the Eight of Swords talks about self-imposed restrictions, and the Eight of Cups is a card of walking away from something here. So it feels kind of like you're moving on because you're being disciplined here. And with the Ten of Swords, it's kind of like you're having like a rip the Band-Aid off moment, right? You're just kind of like, no, I'm not giving it any more time to think. I'm not giving them a chance to talk me back or anything like that, whether it's a job or a relationship, right? It's just going to be pull the Band-Aid off. I'm done. I'm out. It's a clean break. Let's get out of here. So I do like that. I like that that's the kind of decision you've made. Maybe that's something to do with that Two of Swords here. You're kind of like, okay, we're getting out of here. Interesting, because the Two of Swords and the Eight of Swords, both of them have someone blindfolded on it. So it's almost like you're refusing to see what this person or this situation is trying to offer you, right? You mean like, because you may, if you let them linger or something, it's gonna kind of pull you back in, right? Or I've had situations in my life where, the more you think about a thing, the more you talk yourself out of doing it too. So I feel like that might be what's happening here as well. So let's get some clarifiers rolling. What are you walking away from? Let's clarify this Eight of Cups. What are you walking away from here? All right, Pisces, what do we got? We got the Five of Cups. It feels like you're moving on from something that didn't work out for you necessarily, right? It's like these cards that just fell off the deck. It's almost like something kind of didn't work out the way you want it to. It's kind of like you're not working with a full deck anymore here the way you originally hoped, but you're still moving forward in a positive direction, right? You're being like, all right, well, it didn't work out the way I wanted to, this situation, whatever it was, but that doesn't mean like it's not going to ever work out, right? Or my goals aren't going to eventually pan out. And let's clarify this Eight of Swords. What do we got? Queen of Wands here. So maybe this person's offering you something. Like they're kind of promising you fun stuff, fun times, if you're dealing with a relationship where they're like, oh, well, the sex was good and stuff. Like, come on, you want to hold, miss out on that, right? And you're kind of turning a blind eye to it, like you're trying not to let their charm and their beauty and such, or their good looks or what have you, kind of woo you back in, right? You're like, nope, 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 no, you're not going to get me. You're not going to get me like that, because that's not what I want. I'm moving on because I'm trying to find something better, right? I'm going to find that plus more out in the future. So, yeah, I like that. It's good on you. And the Ten of Swords. Let's clarify it. We got the Two of... Yeah, the Two of... the Two of Pentacles here. It's clarifying the Ten of Swords. So definitely a situation that was kind of like never ending. And you're like, no, we're using the swords. We're cutting it loose. Clean break. We're done here. So I like that. In your present, we got the Page of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, and the Hermit here. Hermit is the sign of Virgo, so if you have Virgo in your chart, it means you're coming in a strong way, which is a nice little bonus for those of you who have that. But if not, the Hermit is great too, because it's saying where you want to go. You're kind of starting to figure out, this is what I want, these are my wishes I want to come true. You can see on his cap there's the star. And the star in tarot represents wishes, represents dreams, and represents things you wish to see in the world here. So I feel like you're really getting a good look at the path you need to take here, or the way you want to go, especially if you're moving on from like a relationship or a job or something like that, or like a boss or something, and you're being like, okay, I'm done with this. Like, this is over. I know what a bad one looks like now, or I have another bad one that I know what it looks like too, right? And like, let's, we know for next time, right? And we've learned lessons from that, and now we can see this is what I really want, because this person was sort of maybe pretending to be what you want it to be, or this job was pretending to be what you want it to be. Have you ever been in a job like that where they say, oh yeah, there's tons of upward growth here? Yeah, not for you who just got hired. For the people that have been here for 10, 15 years, sure, there's lots of growth for them. But for you got to wait till you're their age and you've been with the company for 10 or 15 years, then you'll get your chance, right? That kind of thing. With the Page of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles here too, the Seven of Pentacles saying you're putting in, I feel like with this situation, you're realizing the juice wasn't worth the squeeze with the Seven of Pentacles, because this guy's put in this hard work and he's sweating. He's like, is this even worth it anymore? And I feel like you're realizing that wasn't worth it anymore, and that's why you're moving on here. And with the Page of Wands, you're seeing like, okay, maybe I'm gonna just find someone who's a little more fun, or someone who's not necessarily I don't want to say more fun, because this person was presenting as a Queen of Wands, which is interesting because we have the Queen of Wands in your future too. But with this Page of Wands, it's maybe kind of getting back to some of that kind of like a less serious kind of connection, right? It's a little more that I say less serious, but what I'm trying to mean is someone who's a little more like that kind of what am I trying to get at here? It's in my head, and I know what I mean. I know what I mean, but I can't put it into words. It's sort of like you want to start up something new with someone else, but like you want to experience like all that new romance and such again, right? And you kind of want like a do-over almost. It's kind of like this situation kind of got out of when you thought it was going to grow one way and it grew another. You know what I mean? Like it kind of like it started off like, oh, there's this passion, there's this connection here, right? But it grew into kind of more of a physical thing, and you want it to be more of like a serious connection or something, right? You wanted both of you putting in the hard work, not just you putting in the hard work, right? So I guess that's what I'm trying to say is like you want a chance to regrow, to go back and do this again, but I think you're finding someone else who is going to want to grow that in the correct direction. So I like that. Let us clarify this Page of Wands. See if we can determine what this kind of person might be, or get an idea of this person coming in potentially, or this person you're looking for at least. We got the Magician. So yeah, someone who does want to grow and manifest what you want to manifest, right? Oh, excuse me. And someone who I feel like is kind of a jack of all trades too, because the Magician has all the tools he needs to manifest. So that might be someone who you're looking for is kind of like, maybe not someone who's particularly great at one thing, maybe not a king or a queen or something, but someone who's like pretty good at everything, or kind of all right at everything, right? Someone who has approximate knowledge of many things, right? I forget what cartoon that was that they said that, and the guy's like, I have approximate knowledge of many things. Like, you know, he knows a little bit about this and that and the other, right? But yeah, I feel like maybe that's the kind of person you want to find here and grow with them, because then they've got all the tools, right? And that way they're not just kind of like I'm just really good looking, right? Like this last person was, and that was kind of their thing. It's like, no, this person also is smart, you know, like with the swords, and they also connect with you emotionally, and they also are reliable too, on top of being, you know, good looking and charming and stuff. So just someone who's got all the tools they need. Maybe not, you know, like I said, maybe not excelling amazingly at any particular one, but they got it all, right? And, you know, it's kind of, that's a little more promising, you know. Let's clarify the Seven of Pentacles here. What do we got? We got the Two of Cups. So yeah, someone who wants to work hard on a serious connection here with you, for sure. That's awesome. And the Hermit. Let's clarify him as well. The Hermit is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. So yeah, you know what you want. You know you want legacy. You know you want something significant, something valuable here in the future. That's beautiful. Fantastic, Pisces. This is looking great. And in your future, we got the Queen of Wands again. We got the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords here. This is great. This is really awesome, because I feel like, you know, this person is gonna have that Queen of Wands energy again. Doesn't matter the gender, just whatever you're attracted to. But with this Queen of Wands, it's a little more significant, I feel, because you can see there's a bit of a difference here between the two of them, where this one here has like the actual lines, whereas this one has kind of got the statues of the lines. It's more like this person is trying to present like, oh, I have quality, I have a seed of golden lions, whereas this person's kind of sitting a little more grounded, because they're on a rock here and they have lines behind them, like kind of like they tamed them. Like, no, I actually have tamed my strengths, have a strong will. I actually do have that on top of you know, being very charming and very positive and very attractive too. So I like that a lot. With the Page of Pentacles here, again, I feel like there's this new beginning for the both of you. 2 pages in your readings, the Page of Wands and Pentacles. So I feel like this person is going to be quite reliable as well. Very, maybe not as like, you know, reliable as like, you know, having a schedule and things like that. But I feel like this person is going to be quite, know the value of money and know like the value of material things too, which is great. And with the Ace of Swords as well, this is just saying like you guys are going to be overcoming anything you face. Like this is going to be a really good time for both of you too. So I love that. And let's clarify this all. Let's clarify this Queen of Wands first. What do we got? We got the Empress here. Boom. Yeah, a ton of abundance. This person is providing a lot. I feel like they're coming in with a positive mindset of like, I can manifest anything I want. I can do anything I want. I got the tools here. I'm not limiting myself, which is nice, because we got Queen of Wands, Magician, Empress. It's almost like we're going from like, you know, just kind of a narrow-minded approach to, okay, I can do whatever I need to do, to I'm going to bring it all in too. Like, not only can I do it, I will do it too. So that's awesome. That's a wonderful mindset to have. All right, and this Page of Pentacles. All right, we'll take that King of Swords. He's the only one that came face up. But yeah, the King of Swords here, clarifying that Page of Pentacles. So there's some more of that mature energy. And like I was telling you with this person, they're a jack of all trades, I feel. Like they got all the tools, because now we've gone Queen of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands, King of Swords here. Like the only thing we're missing is Cups at this point. But I feel like they are going to connect with you emotionally as well. With the King of Swords, so this was someone's going to be very smart, I feel. Someone who's going to know, like, going to maybe have a job in something like legal-wise. So, you know, like a lawyer or an accountant or something along those lines, where it's very matter-of-fact. Like, there's no, like, room for variables, right? So this person's just going to go in and do their job, and it's like, well, this is how it is, right? You know, so let's clarify this Ace of Cups. I called it. It's going to be the Ace of Cups. Let's clarify this Ace of Swords and see what's happening here. Got the King of Pentacles there now. Look at that. So there we go. There's that reliability here. I feel like you two will grow into that together. I feel like it's I feel like you both kind of will form up like Voltron and make a King of Pentacles, because they are coming in and presenting as a page, right? And I feel like you're gonna, you know, kind of catch up the slack there, where like you are a water sign, of course, so they're coming in with the King of Swords, which is the air sign, which would be the opposite, right? Which would be where you're kind of having logic and reason on their side and emotion on your side, right? But you're still going to have that connection regardless. I feel like there's just this a plethora of maturity with this person, and like I say, I feel like they're going to hit on a lot of different fields here, whereas this past person you're with was very, like I say, very narrow-minded and very narrow, you know, kind of this is kind of their thing, and then like they kind of coasted on that. So hope that helped you out. Hope that resonated with you here, Pisces. If you want to help out the channel, leaving a like down below and a comment are the best ways to do that. You can also subscribe to the channel as well if you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed already. And you can also check out your sun, moon, and rising sign videos after this one, see what might all be coming for you in the week ahead. And I will see you next time.